Hello! It's me again, GB, and today we're going to do Mystic World Mobius Floor 46. We're going to use Gerald and Natalie. And today we're going to collaborate with our friend Sir Fenrir _20. The most important here is their leader skill. Let's go! Doo-doo-doo! The map gimmick here is that the Rati has a special element that is being rotated. Starting from our position, let's double check the elemental resistance of each Rati. And whatever their element is, and the element that they're going to shout, that will be their element resistance down. The role of Natalie would be to give jewels and also to heal Gerald, which is Gerald will be the one that is in charge of killing. Take note that the mob is also undying. They are always on guts except for the Ratis. So the Ratis are your priorities to kill. And they will just corner you to one spot, all those mobs. So make sure to position yourself in a good spot. So here we see that the thunder element Rati is now wind resistant down, and now that's a light shout, so that will be light resistance down. The reason why we also have Gerald because of his area attack. He can reach out to the one that is the Rati at the back, and when that Rati becomes thunder resistant down, we have to kill the Rati immediately, because once the rotation of the element is finished, they are going to be stuck on their own elements. So they wouldn't have any element resistance down anymore, except for their own element. There, as you can see, the Rati on my side shouted Thunder Festival, so it's already thunder resistant down. So we have to take this opportunity to kill the Rati that is on the far side, in my side. So now we Chariot Strife, then we Chariot Steel. And we're just going to use Natalie to boost up Gerald. Now we have to wait for my turn to kill the Rati on the far side with Cassandra. See, you can see that the Rati is now thunder vulnerable, and with the area attack, the Rati is killed. And also at the same time, the Rati here is also killed by the Gerald of Sir Fenrir. Remember to always monitor the Rati's element resistance down, because that's the only way that you can kill them. Because once you are able to miss that element resistance or element vulnerability, they are no longer vulnerable to any other elements. Like now, the light resistance of my Thunder Rati is down. But I am not worried with this Thunder Rati, because since it's thunder by nature, the ending of it after its rotation is that it is thunder vulnerable. What we are watching out is for the wind Rati on the other side of Sir Fenrir, because we have to wait until it is vulnerable to thunder. And as of now, as you can see, we're just boosting Gerald. And also, since we have some skills of Gerald that is fire element, then we can use those when the Ratty is fire vulnerable, just like now. Actually, this is one of the floors that is very tedious and very long to finish because of the element rotation of the Ratties. But once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to anticipate the vulnerability of the Ratties. Just always monitor their element vulnerability. And right now, I'm just giving some jewels to my Gerald. So there, it's water. And now let's see. Since I was able to charge up, I can give this Thunder Ratty, which is vulnerable to fire, with a fire skill from the memento. And we give them vaccine so that we won't be blinded because the skill might miss. And now, as you can see, we are just waiting for the Ratty's element shout. Actually, this is really the one that you need to watch out for, their shout. And also to monitor them, just click on them. Click on the map, and then when you're on the map, click on the enemy to be able to see their stats. And as you can see, the Thunder Ratty here is water vulnerable. So so expectedly, the next one would be the Ratty will become thunder vulnerable. But since the other side is already thunder vulnerable, I could also help out Surf and Rear because it seems that the bats are on charge up and they are about to kill Gerald of Surf and Rear. And he was not able to kill the Ratty fully. Then, the evil reign of those bats are very strong. That's why they killed both Natalie and Gerald of my partner. So since I'm on Chariot still, I can Cassandra the other Ratty on the other side. There, it's killed. Now, since we have the Ratty on my side on Thunder Element, then we can just charge up or just boost our Gerald and kill the Ratty with Thunder skills. And right now, we can see that Surf and Rear teleported. And see, as you can observe, those mobs are not dying. And the thunder element of this Ratty is just 2 arrows up and is still vulnerable. So we can still use thunder skills. Then we just have to vaccine Gerald so he's not blind. So we will not waste the thunder skills. And then we can just use some thunder element skills here. Okay, I think I should put some jewels first before I use my thunder skills so that I would not be lacking in jewels. And let's just use and heal Gerald so that he will not die. And some more jewels. There's also some reactive on the mob's part. Okay, now what we can do is just wait for the turn of Gerald. And okay, we're going to boost up Gerald. See, the Ratty is no longer shouting, but since it's a thunder element, so the thunder Ratty is vulnerable to thunder. And while waiting for our turn, don't forget to like and subscribe. And we're just going to vaccine Gerald so that he would not be blinded. And let's use our last thunder skill here to kill the Ratty and all the other mobs. See? Yay! Quest clear! See you again soon. This is GB. Goodbye.